Do you guys remember back in the day when you didn't have to pay for a subscription just to watch TV or listen to music? You could actually go to the store, buy a cassette or a CD, and have that CD that you can listen to over and over and over. You pay for it once and you own it. Do you remember those days? Well, they're not available anymore. Actually, now everything is subscription based, and it's actually turning to subscription based even more, guys. So today what we're going to talk about is how you can overcome the subscription-based model, what you can do to save some of your money and ensure that it doesn't get out of control. Because guys, I have and we pay for some subscriptions in this household, but we find a way to actually control it so that we're not paying ridiculous amounts every month. And we want to make sure that we are using it on a regular basis. Otherwise, we stop paying for it. So, hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Susan Velez, and on this channel, we talk about making money, saving money, investing money, and taking care of our health so that we can catch up for retirement, especially if you're late to saving for retirement like me. So, guys, we're going to take a look at some of the stuff that they have turned into subscription, and I just wrote down a few of these, and I'm going to also share with you guys one of the ones that blew my mind when I first read about it. And I couldn't believe that it was something that they are talking about implementing, or maybe they have already implemented, but I just don't know. And it has to do with automobiles. So make sure that you watch till the end. And I'm also going to make sure that I give you guys some tips on what I do to make sure that we don't pay a ton of money on subscriptions that we don't use on a regular basis. So let's take a look at some of these subscription-based models that a lot of us have become accustomed to just paying for. Regardless, we think it's normal, but I'm here to tell you guys it's not normal. Back in the day, we could actually pay one time and you could use that service over and over. Now, granted, some of this stuff wasn't available back in the day, but I'm talking about movies, watching TV. That was a one-time thing. Now, you did have to pay for a subscription to a television, but back in the day, what we did was we used over-the-air antennas and you could get local channels. I think you could still do that, but I'm not sure if you can do that. But for the most part, most people pay for like Netflix, Paramount, Hulu. There's tons of different streaming services and they can add up. So let's talk about that first, guys. Streaming services. I know a lot of people pay for these, myself included. We pay for, I think we pay for Hulu and Paramount. We also have Prime, guys, but we don't necessarily pay for it for the streaming services. We pay for it because it does make our life a little bit convenient. When we are ordering something, we get it faster and we don't have to pay for shipping and handling. And overall, because of how much we do order a lot of our stuff online, it does save us money in the long run. And I know, you know what you're thinking. We don't buy a lot, but when we do, it does save us some money. So that's the reason that we do it. Plus, my partner's parents order through our Prime. And when they get their stuff on a regular basis through Subscribe and Save, their protein shakes and stuff, whatever they order because they need it for their health, then it saves them money on the shipping and handling. Is the only reason that we pay for Prime, although it seems like it's going up every year. Don't even get me started on the price of everything jumping. Today, we're actually just talking about subscription, the subscription-based model, because I think it's ridiculous. And unfortunately, I think a lot of us have thought that it's just the normal thing to do, but it shouldn't be something that we take lightly. And it's something that you need to actually take control of, especially if you're trying to catch up for retirement and save and invest. So streaming services, guys, take a look at your streaming services. You can get streaming services in the form of music, TV, and I'm not even sure what other streaming services, but I'm sure there's others out there. So for us, we pay for music and for TV. Now, for music, we only pay for one streaming services, which is Spotify, because we do like to use it. And I do download it and listen to it when I'm outside walking or taking, trying to do some exercise to get in shape, because I like my downloadable music that I can take with me and not have to listen to ads. If ads isn't a huge thing, you can always sign up for the free version and not have to worry about paying for it. For streaming services, guys, if you are living paycheck to paycheck or you're struggling, I recommend just signing up for maybe one or two services. And if you get bored of those and you feel like there's not a huge choice of movies and music or movies and TV to watch, what you can do is cancel one streaming service and try another one. And a lot of times, guys, what you can do is a lot of times these streaming services are trying to get more people to sign up. So they will offer all kinds of specials where you can sign up for 7 days, get a free trial, and you can actually set it up to where you have time to watch TV, sign up for their free trial, watch what you want to watch, and then cancel it. We've done that several times, guys. So find out what specials they have, and also make sure that you're not paying for more than one or two at a time, because you can't watch more than one streaming service at one time. At one point, we were paying for like 3 or 4 streaming services. And then we noticed, we're not really watching them because you can't watch them all at one time. So pick one or two that are your favorite and stick with those. And don't be scared to cancel every once in a while, and find out if they have some type of promotions, because a lot of times they will have promotions for new customers, but they won't have them for their loyal customers. So find out where you can get their best deals. And a lot of times, guys, it's through Black Friday. So always pay attention what type of services you're paying for, and if you're not paying for too many at one time, because if you're not watching one service, then it's time for it to go. Another one, guys, is subscription boxes. Now, I've been guilty of this, where we actually tried Fresh or HelloFresh, where you actually sign up and they send you these meals and then you prepare these meals. Well, when I signed up, guys, I had a friend who had signed up and she was saying that they were really good. So they had a special offer for new customers, and I signed up for that special offer. And I think I got like 7 meals for like, I don't know, I don't remember, maybe $20 or something. It wasn't ridiculously expensive. I tried the free offer or the special offer for the new customers, and then I canceled, because after the special offer for new customers, guys, it gets ridiculously expensive. And you think about it. Yes, it can save you time because they're sending you all the ingredients you need to actually prepare the foods. Now, this was before I was carnivore, guys. I'm carnivore now, so I don't sign up for these types of offers anymore, because for the most part, I'm just eating meat and eggs. But if you are looking for a way to meal prep your food and not have to worry about going to the grocery store and buying all these items, you got to take into consideration how expensive these subscription boxes are. Yes, they send you everything that you need right then and there, but is it really is it saving you any money by them sending you everything that you need? Or is it possible for you to just actually go to the grocery store and buy what you need without having to pay for the convenience of everything? Because that's really what you're paying for, guys, is the convenience. And companies know this. So you have to take a look at whether or not it's actually saving you money and whether or not you're actually using it. And like I said, guys, they always have offers for new customers. They don't have these special offers for anybody who's been with them for a while. So don't be scared to sign up, try the special offer, and then cancel. And a lot of times they'll try to get you back and offer you better deals so that you can come back. The next one is, guys, cloud storage. So we all know gone are the days where you can actually buy, like, well, you still can buy external drives, but most people don't buy external drives anymore and instead pay for cloud storage, where they actually upload their photos from their phone, or they're automatically uploaded when you take them on your phone. And then if you continue to pay for that storage, then you can have access to all your files, your photos, or anything that you have on there. And then once you stop paying, guys, you lose access to those files and those photos. So hopefully you have an external drive where you're actually putting your most precious photos or videos or whatever you have on your phone or your computer, that you're putting on an external drive. In case one day you decide that you don't want to pay for that cloud storage anymore, you don't lose access to those videos or files or anything. Because if you stop paying, guys, you actually lose everything. Now, there are some instances where you have like 30 days you can access or continue paying and then access those files again. But I can't guarantee that if you stop paying for your cloud storage, that stuff is going to be there when you're ready to access it. Another one of these, guys, is gaming. So I'm not a huge gamer, but I know some people who game. And as a matter of fact, we were looking at buying some, I think they're called Meta's virtual reality headsets, where we wanted to actually try it out and see if we could play games. So I went to a friend's to try this thing out, and it was pretty cool, especially if you don't have a gym membership and it's nasty outside. You can't get outside because there's no sunshine. It's wet, it's rainy, snowy, whatever. These virtual reality games will help you exercise in the comfort of your own home. Now, that sounds great, right? But the truth is that even though you buy the headset one time, a lot of the games or the exercise games, whatever you want to buy, are on subscription-based model, meaning that you're going to have to continually pay over, or every month, you're going to have to pay for these games to access these games so that you can continue using them. Yes, some of them are a one-time, you pay once and you use it forever, but a lot of them are based on the subscription-based model, meaning that you're going to have to pay every month. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate monthly subscriptions. I do everything that I possibly can to avoid paying any type of monthly subscription. So then another one is apps, guys. If you have been to the App Store, there's an app for everything, whether you're trying to count your calories, count your steps, maybe keep track of your portfolio, whatever. And it seems like every year or every month, if you download one of these apps, they require you to pay monthly or yearly. And once you stop paying, you either lose everything that you had on that app, or there's no use on using that app anymore because they've taken all the premium features away and it just doesn't do any good. And I've been guilty of that, guys. I do have an app where I keep track of my portfolio and allows me to keep track of my portfolio. And every year I have to pay $10 just to actually use it. And guys, if you think about it, $10 a year doesn't seem like a lot, but it does add up, especially when you're trying to actually save and catch up for retirement. And guys, if you have more than one app, see, I only have one app that I actually use, but if you have an app for your portfolio, an app for your walks, an app for your calorie counting, and you pay a premium feature for the premium features on them, this stuff can add up so quick. And before you know it, you're working hard just to pay for these subscription-based models. And then another one, guys, is software licenses. So we all know back in the day where you could actually use Photoshop or Microsoft Windows or Microsoft Office, where you actually buy the software one time, you get the disk, you install the software on your computer, and then you can use that software forever. Well, gone are the days now where they actually sell you the disk. Now you actually have to pay a subscription model because everything's on the cloud, and they want you to keep paying for these subscriptions, which can be a good thing because you're getting all the updates. But in the long run, guys, if you're using Microsoft Office, Photoshop, or whatever you're using to actually run a business or just take care of your personal finances at home, this stuff can add up so quick. So you have to really sit down and decide what subscription-based models are worth it. So another one that I was talking about, guys, that I wanted to share with you guys that I read online, and I want to read to you guys what it says is, and I think it's crazy, is subscriptions come to cars. It says, as if that wasn't crazy enough, now automakers are also increasingly getting into the subscription game and asking vehicle owners to pay monthly or annual fees for connected services, convenience and safety features, and performance enhancements, several of which were previously standard equipment or options paid for at the time the vehicle purchased. So let's take a look at some of these and see what they're talking about. So BMW says a driver recorded feature costs $149 for the lifetime of the vehicle, or $39 per year. Traffic camera information is also available for $25 annually. Ford, buyers can use the Blue Cruise Highway hands-free driving system free for 90 days, then keep it activated for $495 a year or $49.99 a month. They can also pay a one-time fee of $2,495 for the service at the time of the vehicle order, or they can pay $495 at the time of the order for the year, starting with the 2025 model year vehicles. General Motors Super Cruise costs $2,200 up front for 3 years on Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, and $2,500 for Cadillacs, after which it is then $25 a month or $250 per year for the subscription. Mercedes-Benz, it says the Mercedes Me Connect includes live weather and traffic connected navigation for an annual fee of $150. So Tesla, for a one-time payment of $12,000 or $200 per month, new owners get access to a full self-driving system. Toyota, they're charging $80 a year or $8 a month for remote start. So guys, they are doing these subscription-based models like it's just normal. And most of us are paying these prices because we think that it's just normal. It's not normal. And if you're a Gen Xer, you know this. At one time, you only had to buy what you wanted. You pay once and you use it forever. So it's not going back to that. I know it's not, because people are willing to pay it. So companies continue to do it. And as more and more companies do this and get away with it because people are willing to pay the prices, you're going to see more and more companies continue to do it. So now let me share with you guys what you can do, because unfortunately this subscription-based model life that we're living in is not going to go away. But what do? Well, there's not much you can do, guys. The only thing you can do is decide what's important to you. Are you willing to pay a monthly subscription to watch TV, listen to your music, go work out? You have to find out what's important to you and then decide whether or not it's going to improve your life to pay for this. And I know that kind of sucks because, for Toyota charging $80 for a remote start, I mean, it's kind of nice when you're in your house and it's cold outside, freezing rain or snow, and you can start the vehicle with the remote start. Is it really worth paying $80 to a year, or $80 a year to actually start it remotely? So you have to determine what's good and what's not. And another thing is, guys, is can you actually afford it? So I know a lot of people want to be able to afford stuff. They want to be able to do this and they want to be able to do that, but they really can't afford it. Ask yourself, if you can't afford to pay for it right out without it affecting your budget, then that's a want, guys. And it doesn't mean that you need it. I'm talking about paying for the subscriptions that don't hinder your budget, allow you to continue and save whatever you can, but also improve your life in some way, shape, or form, whether that's through health, convenience, or something that's important to you guys. Because you can't go through life without paying any subscriptions. I don't think that's possible. Well, maybe you can if you don't watch any streaming services and you get over-the-air antennas and just watch local, whatever you can, or you don't watch any TV at all. But for the most of us, guys, we will pay for some type of subscription-based model because it improves our life or makes us a little bit happier. So you have to just determine what are you willing to pay for. And then whatever you're not willing to pay for, guys, don't pay for it. Don't feel like you have to pay for it. Even if you have a credit card, guys, and you want to charge it, because that's what we do is we charge all our expenses on the credit card. You have to make sure that you can pay that credit card off at the end of the month, because the truth is, guys, we don't use our credit card like a credit card. What we do is we use our credit card like a debit card, meaning that if we don't have the money in our checking account, we don't use that credit card, because as soon as that thing or the balance posts on the credit card, I'm in there paying that thing off. The only reason that we use that credit card is to get cash points or cash back. So you can't think of, well, I have a credit card, I'll pay for this feature or this subscription, and then I'll pay it off when I get a chance. Because if that's the case, guys, you're going to end up paying more than the actual ridiculous subscription. So make sure that you treat your credit card like a debit, and it's not there just to pay for these ridiculous subscriptions. And also, guys, if you are currently paying for some subscriptions right now that you may or may not use, the best thing you can do is go look and see whether or not you're actually using that subscription. Because like I said, guys, we've been guilty of paying for a gym membership and not using it for a few months before I decided that I needed to go cancel it and save the money. Instead of paying the gym or the company that money every month ridiculously or religiously without me using it, I needed to go and cancel that. That way that money comes to me. And I know it's only maybe 10, 13 bucks, especially if you're a Planet Fitness member. But guys, that's 10 or 13 bucks that's coming to your bank account and not going to somebody else's. And also, if you think about it, guys, they say statistics are high for people who actually don't use gym memberships and continue to pay for it. So you want to make sure that you're not using something or paying for something that you're not using. And if you are, make sure you cancel it. So that's really all I have to say, guys. Subscription model is here to stay because people are willing to pay for it. There's no way around it. You just have to decide what it is that you're willing to pay for and make sure that you're not paying for it on a credit card and then going further into debt because it's on your credit card and end up paying more on the credit card interest than you would just paying for the subscription. So let me know down in the comments below, guys, which subscriptions are you willing to pay for? And do you think it's ridiculous what companies are doing as far as going just to the subscription model? Let me know in the comments below, guys. And until next time, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Click on that subscribe button so that you can be notified when I put out a new video. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.